Welcome to a small lesson on derivatives by Telesca. In this video, we will be discussing derivatives. After the lesson, hopefully you will be more comfortable with them and less frustrated trying to understand them. First, we will be using the derivative definition to find the derivative of a function. Second, we will be finding things like the second derivative and even the third derivative and so on. When trying to find the derivative of a function, we can use something called the derivative definition. The derivative of f of x or f prime of x is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h, minus f of x, all over h. The other definition on the right isn't used as much because it isn't as reliable. So we will use the definition on the left. But do remember the definition on the right does exist. Let's find the derivative of the function f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. The first step in using the derivative definition is to replace all the x's as x plus h for f of x plus h. Then subtract the original function. Remember that the negative is distributed throughout the function. Then divide the whole thing by h as shown. Now, we do some simple algebra for the rest of the problem. Distribute the 2 and the negative sign respectively. Combine like terms. So now we are left with 2h over h. Now we can just cancel the h's and we are left with the derivative of f of x is 2. Now that we can take the first derivative of something using the derivative definition, we can use the same method to find the second, third, and so on. Pause the lesson on this example. In the next few slides, we will gradually work our way through it. Just like before, I am using the definition of a limit and substituting x plus h in for all x's according to the definition. I used some algebra to achieve the third part. I used some more algebra to achieve the fourth part. The h's cancelled. Now there is one last step. Because h is approaching 0, we can substitute 0 in for h, which gets rid of the h. So we are left with 2x plus 2. That is the first derivative. Find the second derivative of the original function using the derivative definition. Replace all x's for f of x plus h with x plus h. Use algebra to distribute accordingly. Combine like terms. Now we have the second derivative which equals 2. You can use this method and it will always work. The only hard part is trying to work through the algebra. This is only one way to find the derivative of a function. There are easier ways to do it, but using this method will work for now. In future lessons, we will discuss topics such as the power rule, sum and difference rule, and other various things. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something useful. Look forward to the next lesson on derivatives.